Hi guys, it's Andrew here from Eastonmade Wood Splitters today, and welcome back to the Eastonmade channel. I'm out here, it's a beautiful day here actually. It's a really nice spring day. It's nice and sunny, a little bit of wind, but it's warm out, spring's in the air, and my yard is an absolute mess. It's kind of like a swamp back here. There's mud everywhere. You can't see it over here, but right there, I'll tell you, there's an awful pile of mud. So we haven't been doing a whole lot of videos lately. I haven't been doing a whole lot of videos lately. We have been completely and totally overwhelmed with the support of the new Eastonmade Evo. I gotta say, that one there kind of took us by surprise. We've had an incredible response. We've had a pile of orders coming in. Thank you guys. That means the world to us. So what I've been doing, instead of doing YouTube videos the last 3 or 4 weeks, we've been head down trying to get these things out the door, reorganizing the shop, retooling the shop to make sure that we can build these things as efficiently as we can and have the quality control that you guys expect to have at Eastonmade here. So that is our goal right now, or that is my sole purpose the next probably even the next month, 6 weeks, is to make sure that I have that as well organized as I can, so we can deliver you guys the best processors, the best splitters, the best firewood equipment that we can. So we do have some good news. We have some better news, and we have some great news. So the great news, I'll start with that first, is that it looks like Eastonmade is going to be exempt from tariffs. By the looks of it, the U.S. Senate, there was 3 or 4 Republicans that voted against tariffs on Canada to honor the USMCA. Our products fall under the USMCA. Most products do. So if you are looking at buying an Eastonmade wood splitter, or if you're looking at buying any product from us, it looks like we are going to be exempt from tariffs, and it looks like we have support from the U.S. Senate in order to do that. So it looks like this is probably going to be a long-term thing for us. So if you are looking at buying a machine, or you do have a machine on order, if you've been on the fence, if you have had a couple of guys or machines have been almost ready to ship out here. We've been busting our ass here, guys, to try and get machines out the door. I've had a couple people upset that we weren't able to get their machines shipped before yesterday. Guys, we're working as hard as we can, as diligently as we can. The guys in the shop have been putting in a pile of hours to make sure that this all works and all functions, and we get machines out to you. And now it's like a big burden's been lifted off our back, and we can kind of regain some focus here. So if you are looking at buying an Eastonmade, if you have one on order, it looks like we're going to be exempt from any kind of a tariff that could be put on us right now anyway. So I'm pretty optimistic about that. So if you are looking at an Eastonmade product, it should be tariff free for now and a long time into the future. So I've got all this wrote down today. Next thing, live stream tonight. I'm gonna post this video on today is Thursday. It's Thirsty Thursday with Brad from Firewood at the Furnace. Brad just picked up his Evo there on Sunday. We tried to make sure he got up Sunday just in case the tariffs did come on. So Brad picked up his Evo on Sunday. He got the 40 horsepower gas version of it. It's got the 30-ton cylinder on it. He's got multiple wedges. He got it back to Maryland on Sunday. You're going to see lots of videos of this machine on Brad's channel. If you haven't looked at the Evo, if you're looking at a firewood processor, if you're trying to figure out a way to gain back time, this is what one of these small processors does for you. You don't, for less than the cost of a half-ton pickup truck, you can buy a machine that's going to generate revenue for you, that's not going to lose money. You're not going to lose a lot of money on it if you have to resell it 4 or 5 years. You're going to get a good dollar out of it because it's a good piece of equipment. You can run one of these machines, either if you want to run it for 100 quart a year or 1,000 quart a year. These machines are commercial grade machines, or industrial grade machines, but in that entry level. There's not many machines in that price point that would really fall under that have all the features in ergonomics to make one of these things nice to run. Like the in-feed chain, the log stop, the auto cycle on it, the auto feed chainsaw, the splitter trough. There's a lot of things you're looking for a processor, that Evo ticks all the boxes. If you've been watching the other videos, you know that I've had a lot of reservation about building a small machine. The way we're set up now, we're pretty well organized, so we get costing just about perfect on these things, to make sure that it's fair for us and it's fair for you guys, or profitable for us and fair for you guys to buy this machine at the cost that we're selling it for, and still be able to service you down the road. That is the main goal, the main focus here, and I think we've hit the nail on the head. The guys have done an amazing job building this machine. Yeah. So the next one, if this is Thursday evening and you're watching this, the Hoosier Firewood Hysteria is coming up tomorrow and Saturday. This is in Howard County, Vietnam Vet Fairground, or Campground. What these guys do, it's a group of firewood enthusiasts, guys that do firewood. Mike from K&L, Jen, hardworking man. I think Alan may be there from Timber Cutter Patriot. There's going to be a pile of people here at the Hoosier Firewood Hysteria. I'm not able to go because I'm in the shop here. I'm trying to get stuff organized, but Mark's going to be down there. He's going to have a diesel Evo down there. There's going to be a bunch of gear set up. What these guys do is amazing. The camp, they go down and they split all the wood for the campground for the year, and they can do it in a couple of days because they all have good equipment. They all have commercial grade machines, and there's so many people there helping out, and you can go there and run these machines and be with like-minded people, and the wood that they sell just helps the campground out throughout the year. It's like I said, it's Vietnam Vet campground, so all the proceeds go back to the campground. It's a wonderful thing what these guys do for others. So that is this weekend. Like I said, it is in Howard County Vietnam Vet campground in Indiana. So check that out, guys. I think Mike from K&L has a link to the Hoosier Firewood Hysteria there. If you Google it, you'll find it. If you're in the area, you want to help out, you want to see some really cool equipment, and it's not just our stuff that's going to be there, guys. I think I've seen, I think from Wolfridge, they're bringing some gear there. I think there's going to be a bit of everything there for you guys to see and for you guys to run and to help out. So again, if you're around for the Hoosier Firewood Hysteria, slip by, check it out. It should be a really good weekend at it, guys. After that, May 2nd and 3rd, I will be at the International Firewood Expo in Cortland, Ohio. This is, if you watch Ohio Woodburner, Joe's putting on this show. Last year, it was awesome. It was a really good show last year. It was a really good turnout. The International Firewood Expo, there's manufacturers from all over the world here, guys. There's all sorts of different stuff to see. It's more geared towards firewood than anything, but I think Wood Miser's coming down to it, so there's gonna be some sawmill stuff there likely. It should be a really good weekend. Like I said, it is May 2nd and 3rd, Cortland County, Ohio, or Cortland County Fairgrounds in Ohio. It is the eastern part of the state. It's not too far out of Pennsylvania there, just kind of the top, kind of where the tip of West Virginia comes up would be kind of the best way to describe it there. So if you're in that area, that is going to be a really good show. We're sold out for that show. Everything we have going down there is sold already. So we don't have any more availability for the International Firewood Expo at this moment. The next one after that, the next show after that is in Bangor, Maine. It is going to be, I think, May 16th and 17th. I'd have to check that for you. Yeah, it's May 16th and 17th. We do have availability for that show. So if you're looking to beat the lead time on the machines right now by a couple of 3 or 4 weeks, then it's worth calling about that main show. If you're in New England anywhere, there's a handful of machines we still have left available for that. So if you are looking for a machine, give us a call. Give Jerry with a G a call. Give Mark a call. Give Sarah a call. We will be able to get you a machine for that show. If you want to pick one up there, you're gonna save the freight on it. You're gonna save $500. You're gonna be able to pick up at the show, meet the whole crew here. It's a really good show in Maine. It's a nice venue. It's at the Cross Insurance Center. Nice big flat parking lot. Good to get around. It's not muddy ever. It's not if it does rain, it's not like it turns into a mud hole by any means. It's a pretty good setup there. So if you're looking to go to a good show, I think as far as I know, all the firewood equipment guys are going to be there. There's lots of big equipment. I think there's live demonstrations there. Definitely on our gear, there's going to be live demonstrations on all the firewood equipment. And like I said, it's a well organized show. Like, it's the same show that jumps back and forth from Vermont. It's a northern logger that puts it on, and they do a nice job with this show. Like, hats off to those guys, and they're good to work with. They're good to deal with. It's always a pleasure going there and seeing the show that these guys put on. All the volunteers, all the people that help out there. It is a really good show. So it's worth you going to that one if you're in that area. Head on up to Bangor to see that one. We do have a couple of used Axis out back. They came back from a dealer overseas. They are 14 horse models. You'll get a pretty good discount on them if you call. There's a couple of them out back. There's an STK 24 conveyor out back that came back at the same time. So there's a couple of used pieces if you're looking for a deal on a machine. Give us a call. We'll might be able to get you into one of those. I know there's been a couple of people today specifically that we're looking at them, but if you give us a call, we might still have something available for that. And lead times, guys. Lead times on processors right now, we're probably, if you're going to order a new processor, you're probably going to get it mid-July, early August, if I were gonna guess at it. Like I said, we've had an incredible response from these Evos. A splitter, you're probably about 6 to 8 weeks right now. So if you're looking at getting a splitter, you're about 6 to 8 weeks on a new Eastonmade wood splitter right now, which is probably as low as we've had the lead time. And we're trying to organize the shop and organize everything. We can get that lead time down. Hopefully, we're going to try to have it down to a couple weeks, or maybe even have some inventory in stock. It's just a matter of getting ahead of it. Like, it feels good to finally kind of get caught up on things to the point where we can offer a half decent lead time on a piece of equipment. We do have the firewood grapples. There's a handful of guys out there on YouTube that are running them. Heath at Hardworking Man, Lucas Peak at Peaks Peak Homestead, and Brock McGard from Rock Hill Farms are all running 60-inch Eastonmade grapples. These things are awesome, guys. If you're looking for a grapple for your wood yard, for around your property, they're incredibly well built. These guys all have really good videos on them, so go and check them out. The bundlers are going really well. We have a batch of them come to the shop here in the next week or so. We're going to try and build a lot of that stuff in larger batches now. Maybe cut the lead time down, and again, try and keep a couple in the stock. Supply chain stuff like that is hard to predict sometimes until you actually get them into production. So if you are looking for a bundler, we're going to have some awesome bundlers available too. Yeah, that might be about it, guys. That might be about all I've got for you today. That's enough rambling on, but like I said, tariff free for now. That is awesome news. The lead times are down, which is awesome, and it's show season's coming up, guys. The live stream's going to be tonight, like I said, with Brad on his channel, Firewood at the Furnace. It is always a really good time on there. There's lots of there's always a good turnout of that. I think the last time, I don't know if it was last time or the time before that me and Brad did this, it was like a 3 or 4 hour stint. We might hold the world record for longest firewood live stream. But I really enjoy talking to Brad. He's an amazing human being. If you want to meet a nice guy, he's cream of the crop. He's as nice of a human being as you're ever gonna meet, and I'm really looking forward to this evening. Oh, again, and don't forget about the merchandise on our store. We get a lot of people asking about shirts, hats, t-shirts, all that kind of stuff. We have that available on our store now. So if you check out the Eastonmade merchandise section on our website, you'll be able to order all kinds of Eastonmade gear, Eastonmade swag, hats, shirts. We got just about everything on there. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that's enough rambling on for me. I've got to get back to work. I'm going to go back in. I'm going to try and organize some more shelves today. It's been we're gaining a lot of ground on her here. I'm really excited for it. Anyways, guys, if you liked the video, thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down in the bottom. I really hope to see you on the next one. Take care.